What's up, y'all? Y'all, I need to see something real quick. What's going on, y'all? It is Tuesday. It is the last day of May, right? It is the last day of May, right? I think. Yep, Tuesday, May 31st. Y'all, and really, this next half of the year, it's go time, y'all. It's really go time. Like, we're preparing for fall, Halloween, Christmas, back to school. Every day we're gearing up for our craft shows and everything. So y'all, I want to do a quick, easy, like, Halloween wreath. Like, some leftovers. There are 2 picks, and I did pull another bush of this, but this was leftover from last night's project inside the creative coaching group. And y'all, I'm determined to really use a lot of my leftovers this year. If I have little pieces here and there, I want to make sure I use them. So that's a nice stem. These 2 stems came from shoplikejordan.com. Y'all, that is my affiliate link with DecoExchange. The glittered maple leaf spray is $62.494, and I looked this morning and they still had them in stock. So might want to run and get some of those. 56809 OR, which is this Fern. Absolutely love this. And I love the colors. What's up, y'all? Love those. Look how pretty that looks together. Okay. And then we have our eucalyptus, which is XS206602. Okay. All of the supplies came from shoplikejordan.com, including the wreath, the 14-inch grapevine wreath, the 7/8-inch ribbon, the 2 1.5-inch ribbons that we're using. Y'all, I am using my leftover orange ribbon that I had, because y'all know I got in those rolls last week. So I am using the leftover bit of it. Okay. Y'all, and it's never failed me. I don't know why, but yesterday I was cleaning and throwing some stuff away, and I happened to have some wreaths that needed to be thrown in the trash. They were old, they were some of my wreaths that I made 2-3 years ago. They'd just been hanging up. I forgot to put a cover on them, and they had tons of dust on them. So I'm like, ugh. I was like, okay, I'm pretty good. Well, what I didn't realize was, so I put them in the bag and I pressed it down, and all that dust just went right in my face. I'm like, probably shouldn't have done that, but I did it anyways, right, y'all? Because that's what I do. So yeah, guess who's back with the allergies again? Me. Okay. So y'all, nothing wild and crazy really happened this weekend. I did get some stuff done. I started switching out some of the seasons. I wanted to switch out all of my florals, but I'm like, I'll wait a little bit. I'm going to wait a little bit. But y'all, let me tell y'all, it is hot today. And it's not that it's hot. I mean, it's already 90 degrees right now at 11 in the morning. Actually, 10 in the morning. So and I've got 50% humidity, and I'm like, oh, that's why I'm feeling the way I am. Okay. So we're going to start off with a 7-inch tail, make a 10-inch loop. Actually, I think I'm going to make that 9 inches. 9-inch loop. Pinch and twist. Y'all, even though I don't have a pattern on this ribbon, I always try and make sure and do that pinch and twist. I want the pretty side of that ribbon showing. Because even on these, they are the same front and back, but sometimes some of these ribbons that are solid color, there's a clear difference on the front. So let's just say this ribbon right here, it's the same color on the front, but the back is different looking, okay? I am ready for fall. I have some signs that match that ribbon perfectly. So that's what we should have so far. Now we're going to bring in our orange, and we're going to do 4 loops of the orange. Make my tail. Good morning, good afternoon, y'all. Wherever you are, I am in Central Standard Time, so it's still morning here. Now we're moving on up to our 10 inches. Pinch and twist. And I need 4 loops of this. Pinch and twist. What did I do here? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh. Y'all, so this was the last bit of my orange roll. I did buy another set of that 50-yard roll set that Deco sells. So I replaced all my rolls that were almost completely empty or had already gone empty, and this didn't have very much left on it. So I'm going to bring in another 2 loops of this black 7/8 inch ribbon. Now y'all, you can use this on the Easy Bow Maker. I just prefer doing it with my hands. I'm pretty sure in 5 or 6 years I'll pay for it later, but for now I like using my hands. These are 11 inches. So hopefully y'all can see that. Hopefully it's a little bit better. So we have our 2 7/8 inch loops, our 4 1.5 inch loops, and then I brought in that 7/8 inch again. And now I'm going to bring in a 1.5 inch ribbon, and we're going to make 4 loops of this. Now y'all, for me, I don't know if y'all have seen it, but what's the one color scheme you always see during Halloween? And these are going to be 12 inches. Y'all, black and orange. You can't go wrong with black and orange. Black and orange is such a traditional Halloween color combination. You can't go wrong with black and orange. You cannot go wrong with black and orange. One of the best color combinations. Black and orange and purple and lime green. You can't go wrong with that. Okay, so now I've finished up my bow. I've done my 4 loops of the cabana stripe. My 2 loops of my 7/8 inch ribbon, our 4 loops of orange, solid orange, and then our 2 7/8 inch ribbons. Okay, so if you're doing this on the Easy Bow Maker, the best thing I can tell you is you're going to start from the back to the front. When I do these lives, I always do front to back, so you're literally just reversing it. So you'll start off with your 12 inch loops, then your 2 11 inch, your 4 10, and then your 2 9. Okay. Gonna cinch that shut. Play with our ribbons. says, absolutely love the dressmaker scissors. I just ordered the left-handed ones too. Debbie, do they make left-handed ones? Because my friend Megan is left-handed. So I need to get her some of those. Because I absolutely love those scissors. Now, I do love my DecoExchange scissors. And I know they're somewhere around here, y'all. They're still in the package, I think. Or did I take them out of the package? I don't know. I am pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm destined to not have those scissors because I've already lost them like 4 times. So that's how that's going already. Hey, Annette. Yo, so I can read your comments. Don't think I'm ignoring you. I know someone said the other day, they messaged me and they're like, you don't talk to us on YouTube. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I do talk to y'all. It's just sometimes I don't see all the comments. Okay, so that's just leftover. Fluff out our bow. Okay. So that's our bow so far. I haven't trimmed any of the tails yet. Nothing, but y'all look how pretty this is. And I love this, the cabana stripe. Yo, I put that tail going the wrong way. Hold on. There we go. That's better. I love that black and natural cabana stripe. Okay, so coming to our grapevine. And for me, for my eye, I know everyone's eyes are different, but for my eye, when I put the bow on the left-hand side of the wreath, it's just more aesthetically pleasing, I guess, if that's what you want to say. For me, I prefer to see my bows on the left-hand side of my grapevine, but that doesn't mean you can't put it on the right side. Just for me, I like having it on the left side. And I'll tell you why. Also, because a lot of times your door handle is on your right. Okay? So if you have a nice big wreath, and I used to do it a lot, y'all. I used to put big, huge bows on that bottom right-hand corner, and then I started learning, I'm like, wait, your handle's there, so you're going to want to open the door, or it's either the other way. So sometimes you smash them. But, you know, if you use good quality ribbon, wired ribbon, that's not going to be a problem. But you can always just fluff that right back out. Okay, so we are going to just go ahead and trim our tails. Dovetail. I don't dovetail the 7/8 inch ribbon. I do dovetail the 1.5 inch ribbons though. Well, that was supposed to go up there. Now that I'm seeing it on here, that was supposed to go up there. There we go. Yo, I do love the DecoExchange scissors. I'm not saying I don't love them, but I'm pretty sure I'm destined not to have them because I can never find them. Okay? So, yo, that's what we have so far. That's where we put our bow. Ribbons hanging down. So next, we're gonna bring in our spray, and y'all, that's how quick and easy this is. This is 62494. This did come from shoplikejordan.com. Y'all, at shoplikejordan.com, what's amazing is that if you spend $100, you get free shipping. So I always try and spend that $100, whether it's signs, mesh, ribbon, picks and stems. I always try and spend that $100 because I don't want to pay for shipping. And I know y'all don't want to pay for shipping either. I know Damon just listed a bunch of other new signs too. I haven't gone back and seen them, but I need to. Okay? So y'all, when you get your florals, they always come in these nice little packages. Clear, wrapped, everything. So you look at it and you're like, ugh. I don't know if that's going to work. Y'all, look how pretty. Look at the big difference of these two picks. This is in the plastic, and this is after you've fluffed it out. Okay? And y'all, I can tell you, if I wasn't doing all the talking and everything, you could probably do this wreath in like maybe 10 minutes. Maybe, at max 10 minutes. So if you're getting ready for craft shows, you can use this for summer wreaths. You can use this for fall, Halloween, Christmas. Just a few picks and some full stems like this. Y'all, no, when I first started wreath making, the selection that we have now is beyond what you could ever find back then. Okay? So we have our two stems. I do need to trim these down, so I'm just going to cut off that length on both of them. I'm going to set that onto the side, and I'm going to start off with the bottom first. Don't fail me now, Big Joe. Oh, yep, there we go. Y'all, yesterday my glue gun took like almost 25 minutes to fully heat up. I think I need a new one. But I like this one because it has an on-off switch. Okay. So coming underneath that bow, going to manipulate some of our bring that up just a little bit. Using some of those florals to go around the bow. And then we're going to come in with our second stem. You can do this on an oval grapevine, a larger grapevine, but you really don't need a lot of product to make a really pretty wreath. And even I myself, I'm starting to learn that I don't need 600 pieces for one wreath, y'all. Y'all know if you've seen my Deco mesh wreaths, I kind of go all out. I always make sure that those wreaths are nice and full and lush looking. I add tons of picks and stems, and I'm learning now that I'm like, I don't need all that to make a pretty wreath. Okay? But I mean, is that going to really stop me? Probably not, because I'm probably still going to do it. But y'all, look. Just like this, you could call it a day. A bow and those two picks, and you definitely have like, I want to say like, I don't want to say rustic glam, but I want to say like primitive glam, because the pip berries remind me of primitive designs. So it's definitely a little bit more on the primitive glam side, because I added that cabana stripe ribbon. So someone just asked in the comments, do you also zip tie them for added security? You can if you wanted to, and I can show you where. Definitely up here at the top, because sometimes some of these picks, they flop and wobble all up at the top. So I would choose just a few pieces of grapevine, and you see that stem right there. Maybe let me zoom in real quick. Do you see where my finger is? Right here where I'm pointing. That's my stem. So, and I wrapped that zip tie around that grapevine. And now it's not flopping all over the place. This part still is, but that's the way that stem is. But this part, it's not really. So you see, I'm doing a shake test. You see the way that bottom one is flopping? Like that? You see that? I'm going to come through and I'm going to zip tie that down as well. I'm glad someone asked that. Yo, is anybody else having problems with the video? I want to make sure of that. Y'all, I will tell you, these lights are bright. The two lights that I have on. So someone asked, what color zip ties do you use? I usually go for the black because it's a little bit easier to hide. Notice right here, you really can't even see it. I mean, you can see it, but you really can't see it. So I always tend to go for the black. I know they make zip ties in all different colors. I think there's even a brown color. So brown would work perfectly for a grapevine. Okay. So I am cutting this stem up. And something I did last night in the coaching group is, because this stem, it's just a little too long for me. You know, look how long that stem is. And it is a pushable, so that's great. But, I am just making some smaller little picks out of this, okay? Which are going to work perfectly for me. And now, I don't think I'm going to have to even open up that new package. But this one is 56809OR. And there is a really pretty brown color for fall that I bought as well. And there is also some brown and orange eucalyptus. You know, you really cannot go wrong with browns and oranges for fall. So I'm just taking that where I cut it and bending that in on itself. That way this stem doesn't come off. Okay. Y'all, like I'm telling y'all, it is already like 90 degrees outside. So I do have the air conditioner on. So that's probably what you're hearing. And I also have a fan on because it's hot. Okay, so we made myself some picks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 8 picks, and that's really all I want to use. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. Y'all, you know, when I first started, the community that Damon has, I credit Damon for a lot of that, because when I first started, I got called names. I got kicked out of Facebook groups. The help, like now I see a lot of it on other platforms. They call it gatekeeping. So, I mean, a lot of people wouldn't share secrets or ideas or tips and tricks. And now I'm like, I don't think I ever want us to go back to that time, because I think that's just ugly that you want to gatekeep and you want to keep secrets. I mean, I had to figure out a lot of stuff on my own. You know, our creative coach and our business coach, Tammy, last week was like, Jordan's like the jack of all trades. And I'm like, well, I live in a small town, so I have to learn a lot of things, learn how to do a lot of things. But also, I wanted to make sure I learned a lot of different things. So I went to YouTube and Facebook, and other platforms just to figure out tips and tricks, and now I'm at the point where I'm like, what joy do you get out of like keeping secrets? I mean, honestly, what joy do you get out of keeping secrets? Like, I want to tell people all the little tips and tricks I can. Okay. So y'all, I added in those pieces of fern. Nothing wild and crazy, because y'all remember, like I said, that pick was already really, really long. But I did cut it up into some smaller pieces. Y'all, if you're a creator and you make and sell wreaths or flower arrangements or designs like this, it is definitely time to really get the ball rolling on doing fall and Halloween. You know, I really didn't want to, but I'm like, I've got to, because if not, I might as well just pack up all my pumpkins. And, you know, like I'm not gonna say that I don't gatekeep certain things. You know, like for me, the thing I do gatekeep is all my patterns for my wreath attachments. I do keep those. I don't sell those. I sell them completed, but I don't sell the patterns or anything. But our creative coach, Derica Hill, inside the creative coaching group, teaches us and shows us where to buy stuff for our wreath attachments. So it's just one of those things, like I keep my pattern and my idea, but she's able to show us different things and where to buy different trims and stuff like that. Okay, so y'all, look how pretty this Halloween wreath is. Because I know a lot of people have always asked me, do you sell your patterns? No, I don't. I don't sell my patterns. But you know, imagine if I wasn't talking so much. You could have probably done this in 10-15 minutes. Now, you could add a sign. I definitely, if you're working on a 14-inch grapevine wreath and you do something like this, I'm just using the back of it because this is a 4th of July sign. But you can definitely still have room to add a nice sign. So imagine if you did just a Halloween sign. So this is a 10-inch sign. I definitely feel 10-inch is, that this is just my opinion, 10-inch is the perfect size for a 14-inch grapevine, especially with all your florals on one side. Okay? Right, so someone says she gives you the tools for you to create your own patterns. Exactly. You know, like, perfect example, we did our backyard barbecue workshop. She showed us how to make our ant. Y'all, I took ideas from that ant and applied it to another attachment, and I made a mummy. So she teaches you all the little tips and tricks in the creative coaching group. Someone asked, did orange pick come from Deco? Yes, this one did come from DecoExchange. Okay, this one is 568090R. So if I really wanted to make a multiple, y'all, I have enough stuff over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could actually make 2 more of this exact same wreath. Someone asked, do I use a glue pot? No, I don't. No, this is my workspace, and if I brought in a glue pot, I already left my hot glue gun on. There's a hole right here where I left it on. There was this little one, so it sits like right in there because I didn't put the stand on it. Y'all want me to have a glue pot? No, thank you. Yeah, so like, and just in creative coaching, I mean, you have me, Damon, Jackie, Mel, Tammy, Derica, Stacy, and Tess. That's 8 different people that are in there every month. Derica's in there once a month with a new no-sew attachment. Tess is in there 2 times a month with a painting class. Stacy's in there 2 times a month with a flower board class. And then you have me, Damon, Jackie, Mel, and Tammy. We're in there Monday through Friday, every day at a certain time. And we're just focused on y'all. Y'all, last night we made this swag. Last night was Monday, so we did make this Halloween swag. But y'all, look how pretty this looks together. Okay. But I mean, I think for $35 a month, you get a heck of a deal. If you've thought about it, y'all, you can check out creativecoachjordan.com for all of the information on how to join the creative coaching group. But y'all, you know what? I don't even feel like adding these eucalyptus leaves. Sometimes that always happens to me. I always pick more than what I need to use. But y'all, I think we made a pretty wreath with half of a bush of fern and 2 glittered picks. Okay, and some ribbon. Okay. The SKU for the glittered picks is 62494, and those did come from shoplikejordan.com. Remember, y'all, if you spend over $100, you get free shipping. I know it pains them to see when someone spends $99.75. Don't do that $100. Just do the $100. You can actually get a lot for $100. Okay. Okay. So y'all, that is all I have for y'all. Remember, we are live on YouTube unless something happens. Tuesday through Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. The replays are always available. We always keep our replays available. But y'all, that's all I have for y'all, and I will see y'all.